Hello, everybody. How are you guys? We're back again with another consumer video, and this time we're going to Nashville, Tennessee, the jewel of the state of Tennessee. And what we're going to talk about is the five worst car dealers in town. We all want a good deal on a car, but if you're in Nashville, folks, you're going to want to avoid these five. So, for example, number one, Bubble. Bubble car sales. They're going to be there on the near north side, guys. And the problem I had with Bubble is that when I asked to go for a car test drive, that they insisted I wear bubble wrap, a bubble wrap suit, a bubble wrap helmet. And I said, why are you so concerned about my safety that I have to wear a bubble wrap suit to take a test drive? And the person there, my salesperson he said, sir, I'm not worried about you, to be honest with you. I'm worried about me. You just have the look of somebody that doesn't obey traffic laws, rolling stops, right turns on red. And frankly, I'm going to wear a double bubble wrap suit just in case you're worse than I thought. So, guys, I don't know if he was funning me, zooming me, or fading me. I don't know what he was doing. But, guys, it didn't work for me, so I'm going to say no to Bubble car sales. Now, the second worst car dealer in Nashville is Eager. Eager car sales, they're going to be on the far south side, guys, over there by the home improvement store. And the problem I had with Eager is that it's not so much what you might think, is that they were over eager. That wasn't it. Although they are super enthusiastic at Eager car sales. I mean, I walk in and they're like, hello and good morning, sir. Would you like one of our warm coffees or a sugary warm donut on this chilly Nashville morning? And I said, oh, wow. Well, thank you for the wonderful welcome, but no thanks. I'm okay. I would just like to test drive this car here. And I showed them, and they said, well, we're eager to do that for you. However, we don't have any cars. And it's not because of what you think. The worldwide supply of cars is down. That's not why we don't have cars. We don't have cars because we actually don't give physical car drives. We ask you to imagine it in your mind as we talk you through it. So we're going to set you down in one of our offices with one of our car salespeople who have been specially trained to give Mindscape car drives, we call it. Now you ask, why do we do this? Well, guys, we find that it has the better retention, that the Mindscape test drive gives you better recall than an actual car drive. I said, no, yeah, but I get it, but I kind of want to feel the car, how it handles. Don't worry. Don't worry. You're going to get the full description from the salesperson as you move through the test drive sitting in an office. So, guys, I mean, innovative, but not for me. Now, number three on our list of the five worst car dealers in Nashville, of course, is Propose. Propose car sales are going to be out there on the east side, out there by the Magic Shop. Now, Propose has an interesting idea, and that is that you have to propose to one of the people for marriage before they'll let you test drive a car. And I said, listen, this seems like a lot to test drive a car. Don't worry, sir. If it doesn't work out, we're not going to even hold you to any kind of proposal. You're not going to be bound legally, but just find somebody in the car dealer that you feel like you could have a marriage with and propose to them, and then we'll go out on the car test drive. And I looked around and I said, no offense, but I don't see anybody. So I'm not exactly quite sure what the angle was there, guys, but I'm just going to have to say no go. Now, number four on our list is Oatmeal Car Dealer. Oatmeal Car Dealer, they're going to be out there just on the outskirts of the far west side, guys. Out there by that place that sells tulips and candies. You buy some candies, get some tulips. And the problem I had with Oatmeal is they have this unique way of air freshening their cars. You know that new car smell that we all love? Well, they put new oatmeal's car smell in their car. It smells like oatmeal. Now, the manager, I spoke to him, he said the reason that they do that is it brings people back to their youth. It brings people back to a more innocent time when they were younger. And a lot of times their families are starting out, especially if they're the older kid in a family. And all the family has to eat for breakfast is oatmeal because it's cheap. If there's more than one kid, it's even better. Now, when the family gets older, the younger kids, they don't go through the turmoil and the days of no money that the older kids did. The younger kids generally are spoiled because they are now in a family that has some means. Perhaps the parents are moving up in their careers, they're making more money. So the idea is to bring you back to a time when you were broke and you were 6 years old. And the reason is they feel like if they can take you back to a more innocent time, a more childlike time, that you are going to be at a disadvantage when it comes to negotiation. And that's a tactic, guys, that I just can't get on board with. So that's a no-go. Now, number 5 on our list of 5, or my list, maybe your list is different. This is my list of the worst car dealers in Nashville is Cuddly. Cuddly car sales are going to be right downtown, guys. They're convenient if you're a downtown worker. A lot of people like that. Just they can get this car serviced right before or after work. But Cuddly car sales is a little bit much for me. Now, I grew up in a family, we didn't really touch. There's not a lot of hugging, okay? It's kind of like that Seinfeld thing about no lessons, no hugs. And that was kind of the way I grew up. So it was a little uncomfortable for me when I walked into Cuddly. And the first thing they do is they grab you in a big bear hug. In fact, they have a designated cuddler right at the door. You've heard of a greeter? They have a cuddler. Now, that wouldn't be really so bad either. But the problem was, it was a 450-pound, 6'6" tall guy wearing a T-shirt that had Pokemon on the front. And on the back of the shirt was a bunch of daisies. And he was wearing a hat that said, "Cuddles for free." So he grabs me. He lifts me up and he goes, "What do we need to do to get you in a car today?" As he's saying this, he's breaking every vertebrae in my lower back. He's hugging me so hard. So, guys, it took me weeks to recover. We're still working out the lawsuit. It just didn't work for me over there at Cuddly, but maybe you will enjoy it. Now, listen, if you have other car dealers in Nashville that you don't think are good, leave a comment. If you know some good ones, that's even better, guys, because when you share information that all of us in Nashville can use, you're helping lift the entire community as we rise arm in arm together. I hope that helps, guys. Come on back for more.